How badass is Daz Smith? Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here. What you're seeing behind me actually is the west side of the island of Maui. This is a videotape shot. I'm not allowed to be there currently. It's closed to the public. It's closed to the media. And I bring this up because how badass is Daz Smith? I've been remote viewing with Daz for about, I think over 20 years. He just did something incredible. Daz Smith remote viewed the Maui fire and described the fire and the cause over a year ago. And I'm going to explain how this happened. It's a great story. We live in what Cliff High calls the materium. We live in a three-dimensional, seemingly linear reality. But we also exist in another dimension, which is consciousness. So think of it this way. You have consciousness, which is a dimension, and inside consciousness there is no time and all information is available. Inside that dimension of consciousness, we also exist in a three-dimensional so-called reality where, like this pen, let's say that is our timeline. So we're here and we're moving along seemingly in a linear fashion. This is our point of observation as 3D bodies in the illusory 3D world. So we're moving along, and what happened in the past is back there, and what's going to happen in the future is up here ahead, and it hasn't happened yet. But in that greater field of consciousness that envelops everything, the past, present, and the future all exist. So when we remote view, and we've proved this over and over and over again, and what I'm talking about today is an example of that, we displace a portion of our awareness outside of this linear timeline and into the greater field, the greater dimension of consciousness, where we're able to, if we correctly displace our awareness, can go back and remote view the past, and yes, we can remote view the forming field of the future and bring back valid data. So we worked a target over a year ago that we'd forgotten about. And it was a target that we did internally. To tell you the truth, we wanted to know if Hawaii was going to be a safe place in the future. So we tasked a near future look at the Hawaiian Islands. And we gathered data and we did analysis on it. And it was, some of the data was so far out that we kind of forgot about it and just said, well, that was an interesting exercise. Hear that bird? I have a little zebra dove nearby. Coo, coo, coo. Anyway, we did this near future Hawaii target and we forgot about it. This was over a year ago. So we were on our weekly debrief, and Daz said, hey guys, didn't we do a target that was looking at something, an event that would happen in Hawaii? And I said, yeah, I tasked that. We looked at that. That was about 14 or 15 months ago. And Daz said, you guys need to look at my data. And so what it turned out to be was last year in 2022, Daz Smith exactly described the fire at Lahaina, completely, totally nailed the location, what would happen, the fire, the destruction, and he gave the cause. And I'm not going to reveal that right here because this is a public forum and this is private information. You'll have to see it on our private site. But he said the cause, and I don't want to open a popular soft drink at this point. So just know that he did give the cause. This is a stunning session. And then Edward Reardon was looking through his session, and he said, hey, I got this property dispute, this dispute over who owns the property, and the property is going to change hands. Oh man. The session that we produced over a year ago on the Maui fire just floored us all. Here is just an excerpt of the debrief where Daz is bringing this up. We did this a year ago
Yeah, so bear with me a sec. I'm just trying to find the right one here. Yeah, so this was it. So am I sharing the screen here a sec? Let me share the screen. Now that I found it. So this was an internal project that was given to me in CryptoViewing to look at the Hawaii kind of area into the future to see if there was going to be some problems because we're worried that obviously that Dick's living there and stuff. And I did this on 9th of February 2022. And I had all this stuff here about life looking up at the sky, angry smoke, feels like an event, angry, destructive, damaging. And I felt like there might be a war part of this, but a sense of looking upon a destroyed coastal infrastructure with black smoke. And there's my sketch of the area.
To see the full session and our reaction and our commentary on it, go to futureforecastinggroup.com, and here's how you can do that for free. We have a 14-day free trial, futureforecastinggroup.com. Sign up for the 14-day visionary free trial. Go watch Daz's session. Then you can cancel your membership right there, or look around and binge watch some of the other work that we have up there. We think you'll enjoy it. We think you'll find it very, very interesting. The free trial ends next week, so you need to do that today. And then I think sometime next week we have the ultimate UFO target. I'm going to be doing the talk show circuit to talk about this. We have one of the top UFO researchers analyzing our work. This one coming out in about a week. Stay tuned, there's going to be more about that one. But the Daz Smith Maui fire cause and the total description of Maui, done a year before the fire. Daz Smith is badass, man. Daz Smith is one good remote viewer. I'm always honored to work with him. Aloha.